How's it going?
Good. How you-
I'm doing good.
Good, good, good.
Hey everyone, welcome to Fight Talk Podcast. We your boy the What's Next Kid here. Today's podcast is sponsored by Montauk Iced Tea right here, everybody. Montauk Iced Tea right here, everybody. In my opinion, it's better than Snapple to me. But everybody, make sure you look at this. Take a nice screenshot of that right here. Everybody get a nice screenshot of that Montauk iced tea, everybody. And there you go. They have different flavors. They got mango green tea right here. They got green tea right here. They got all kinds of flavors. You got to get yours today. Some Montauk iced tea. And make sure you get the detox drink. Make sure. Look at that. Only 10 calories in it, too. Look at that. Come on, guys. You got to get yourself some, everybody. All right. In today's interview, I'm going to be interviewing a fighter, right? And now he's going to tell you a little bit about himself right now. So, my first question is tell the fans a little bit about yourself who are watching right now.
A little bit about myself. If you don't know, my name is AJ the Kid, Austin Dunning. That's my real name. And we go this weekend. We are fighting out in New York with Extreme Cage Fighting. We're doing a kickboxing match. It's gonna be my second match. Um, Kind of just been training myself for a few months now. Really, more on the like MMA aspect. So kickboxing match is gonna be a little bit different for me, but we're going, tossing ourselves back in the ring, staying busy. So and yeah, other than that, I make music and just kind of hang out, chill out, work out. Not much to me. I'm just a boy that does stuff.
Well, tell me about this up and coming fight.
All right. So up and coming fight, February 7th, Queens, New York, Extreme Cage Fighting. It's a kickboxing match. We're fighting at 150. It's kind of last second. I fought in December, and I wanted to take that time off. Like I said, I've been training myself, so I wanted to take that time off and like really like hone in on my craft. And they called me up again about I want to say like a week and a half ago, and he's like, "Hey man, like I just have a good offer for you." Blah blah blah. And honestly, I just couldn't deny it. I was like, "Whatever, let's do it." Keep busy, like I said, just keep fighting, get more experience. That's the only way to go about it. So that's really that's really that on this.
Now, you mentioned you don't have a trainer currently.
Not official. I've been with a few gyms after my first fight, and like, I just need to lock in, pick one, really like pick which coach I want to be my coach because that's a team. That's gonna be something I want to stick around with. It's not something I want to be hopping back and forth and blah blah blah. So train myself for now. Like I said, take these little fights and kind of get the experience, at least being in front of people in the ring, stuff like that.
Well, what are some of the things you're doing in training?
I have a lot of bag work. I have a heavy bag that I have hung up. I do a lot of striking drills. I have my bob, not my bob, but my little grappling dummy. I work some groundwork, some techniques that I learned from the gyms. I kind of transfer over at home, so that was kind of able to benefit there after my first fight, being able to get into some gyms, at least to learn a little bit that I didn't know before, and then take that and transfer it at home.
Well, do you plan on getting a coach?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I have one in mind that I don't want to give too much out, but I definitely have a guy in mind that I want to lock in with his gym. My buddy goes out there and he invited me actually, so I went out there, took a class with him, and had a lot of fun. Saw all the guys working, great great guys in there. So I think I found my home. I just gotta really make that final call when the time's right.
Now, tell me, right, before this fight, right, like, what's the game plan going in there?
I've been thinking about that all week actually. Last time it was really kind of sit back and wait, and that kind of did me wrong, which I know now. I learned a lot from that first fight. Again, he had 6 years, I believe it is, training purple belt, all that. So from that, I think I'm gonna come in a little bit more, a little bit more. I want to strike first, keep him on his toes, keep him wondering, be able to show a little bit more of like what I can do, and not lay back so much.
Now, are you nervous at all for this up and coming fight?
Of course, I mean, I wouldn't say nervous so much. It's more of like an anxious, I guess, like an anxious, nervous thing, and just I'm definitely prepared. You got to be. It's a mental battle throughout this whole process. Right now, I'm actually cutting off my last few pounds right as we speak. So that's why I'm kind of a mess and everything else. Got layers up. So it's definitely been a mental battle. I'm prepared. The nerves are there, but did it once. I can do it again. It's not gonna be the last time either. So just gotta shake it and keep going. That's really it.
Now, do you cut any weight?
Yeah, so when he called me last week or whenever it was he did call me, I was sitting about 160. Like I said, we're fighting at 150. So I have to shred that 10 pounds. I'm sitting currently as of about an hour or two ago, 152. So cut the rest of that off. Weigh-ins are tomorrow at 5. And then just pig out, put that weight back on because it's definitely been a battle. Especially last minute. It was a last minute call, so 10 pounds doesn't seem like it's like too much, but at the same time, to like for a week to then just try to train and just be able to like, yeah, cut that properly and everything else. It's a lot.
Well, how's the weight cutting go? And do you feel drained at all, maybe?
I feel healthy. I feel good. Like I said, I feel prepared. I'm solid. I feel strong. I'm there. I'm ready. I made sure I was keeping busy right after the December fight. I knew that there potentially could be a call because we talked about it. So I knew that there potentially could be a call asking for me on this card. Knew I had to stay ready. So I knew it wasn't going to be too bad. I just didn't think I was going to be fighting at 150. Because last fight we fought at 155. So I honestly didn't have to cut too much weight.
Now, do you know anything at all about the opponent you're fighting? Like, have you seen any videos, any
He
tapes,
has,
anything like that?
he's, that's my thing with that is because I was asking, I was trying to dig a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie. He has no footage up. I was told he has no footage. He's kind of new to the whole scene. He has not much training, so he's kind of his coach is really tossing him into the ring as well. Just let him get the experience. So it's kind of a good thing for the both of us. I just don't know what he's gonna come with. That's my only thing. I don't know what to expect. That's why it's kind of hard to gauge gauge the game plan because strike first, but shit, he might strike first too. So who's gonna be quicker? What's he gonna throw? Like he said, he hasn't been training much. So he hasn't been in that stage, he hasn't been in that scene in front of the crowd, under the lights. Nerves are definitely gonna be different for him. But
Well,
it's only
I'm
one
sure
fight.
you know where he trains at.
No, he didn't. Actually, I tried finding all that stuff out. I didn't find out any of his coaches or anything like that. So he's kind of a tough guy to find. Tough guy to find. So was my last opponent though, which I appreciate. Hey, if you want to go that route, then cool. But I'm very public. Like if you find my TikToks, you find my Instagram, you're gonna see clips of me training at home, doing my stuff. Like you're gonna find my stuff.
Well, tell the fans your Instagram page, your TikTok, all that stuff, so they can follow you there.
My Instagram is who's AJ the Kid. My TikTok, I believe it's underscore AJ the Kid. And then AJ underscore slaps, I believe is more of like my fight page. So I also have a YouTube, but I've been trying to like work on getting more content for that. So that's AJ the Kid TV. You could find a little bit of clips there.
Now, back to training, right? I know you already said some stuff, but tell me about your running.
I actually, that's what I was just doing. I have the treadmill right here. Been doing a lot of that stuff. For my cardio and stuff, I hate running. So like, yeah, I do run, but I do a lot of jump ropes, a lot of jumping jacks, just a lot of other stuff other than run. I lo- I will run. I have the treadmill. That's what I was just doing all morning. It's just not my forte.
Now, currently, what is your record?
I'm currently 0-1. That is for my MMA. My kickboxing is 0-0. This will be my first kickboxing match too. So
And how old are you?
26.
Yeah, so you got some time.
I still got time. Yeah, I still got time. Everyone's gonna tell me I started late and everything else. Never. I already know what's gonna come with the noise, but it's never too late. That's all I have to say. So try something new. That's why I really jumped into it too, because Power Slap thing came along. I don't know if you know much about Power Slap, but Power Slap opportunity came along, and I'm still waiting to hear back from anything from that. But in the meantime, I was like, let me try something new and let me keep busy. And if I'm gonna do Power Slap, let me get into the combat world somehow else. So here we are.
Well, what is your goal right now? Like, because you mentioned you're 0-1 in MMA, and now you have a kickboxing fight coming up. What do you want to stay in? Do you want to stay in kickboxing or go back to mixed martial arts and try and get in one of those big organizations and be one of those great fighters? You know what I'm saying?
Right. I definitely I definitely want to stick with the MMA route. I honestly took this kickboxing match. Like I said, it was last minute call. I was kind of expecting a call. I wasn't expecting a kickboxing match, but I was expecting some type of call. So once I got that, he told me what it was, and I was like, sure. Like let's get him his opportunity to get in the ring, get the feel out, and let me get another fight and experience just to get under my belt. So something new too. Like I said, kickboxing. So hey, we'll see how it goes, right?
And what would you say is your favorite part about fighting and your least favorite part?
Honestly, just being able to legally beat someone up without a consequence, get some of that rage out, because everyone's got a little bit of rage in them. So just being able to have fun with it too, and just get in a ring and really show people it's a war, it's a battle, there's a lot to it. So showing that side of me is definitely fun for me. The least favorite part, I guess, I at least for me, I'm not gonna say for everyone, but is the work you have to put in. But it happens. It's gonna happen every time. If again, if you've been watching me and tracking me, you know how much work I've put in since what around October. I've really just started training myself, so I've been pushing myself crazy since then.
Well, how did you get in the combat sports?
Like I said, the power slap. So if you know what power slap is, it's a slapping competition. And actually my friend got into that. So once I saw him doing his thing on there, making his name on there, I was like, let me try to talk to someone. Let me try to get on there and see what I could do on there. Cause I think I could definitely knock some boys out with a nice slap. And I got called out for the first combine and did my thing out there, came home, and now we're just waiting. It's just a big waiting game for that. And like I said, just after that, I said I gotta just stay busy. Gotta test the chin somehow. Gotta try something new. Do something to show that I can get on that stage and prove myself. Like I do have a chin. I can hang with those boys. I'm not just some boy you called out, wasted money on. You know what I mean?
Now, for this up and coming fight, what is your mindset heading into it? Because you do got to cut like what you said 160, and you got to come down to 150. So that must be like mind changing right there, cutting all that weight. And you might not be 100% when you get in there because of cutting all that weight.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've been pretty steady. I've been pretty healthy. I'm feeling good. I felt I felt just as good as I did my first fight, just as confident. My mind is kind of already in a flow state. It's something you kind of just gotta block everything else out and just lock in. You know it's coming. I'm in my calm before the storm state right now. So we're just letting time flow, letting everything go, and getting ready for tomorrow. Weigh-ins, just keeping busy, making sure I hit weight. That's all I can do today. Focus up, keep the mind right.
Now, where can the fans buy tickets and watch the fight at?
You can watch the fight at, if I'm not mistaken, millions.co. You can actually find it at millions.co. ECF. It's our Valentine's Massacre event. Buy tickets for the pay per view link. Use code Dunning. Helps everyone out. If you're showing up, you want to show up in person, I have tickets personally. Let me know. I will meet you front door personally and hand you face to face. Whatever you need to do, I'm there. I'm a people person. Let's do it. I want this stadium packed out Saturday. That's my goal. I want him shook from the crowd. Not from me, just from the noise of the crowd. That's what I want. That's my real goal right now for this Saturday. Sell those tickets.
Now, is there anything you would like to say to your opponent for this up and coming fight, just to promote it a little more for the fans?
If you see it, if you're watching, good luck. Power to you. Godspeed. I'm praying for both of us. And I'm sorry I got to do it to you.
Now, tell me, right? You lost in the past before, right?
Yeah.
So tell me, how do you mentally deal with that loss afterwards and not be like, I'm done, you know?
I'm
How do you keep going?
Yeah, for me actually it was easy. I don't want to downplay myself or anything like that. Like, but I wasn't expecting to go in with a win. I told it in my last interview. If he takes me to the ground, he's probably gonna get me. If he has any of experience in ground game or anything like that, they're gonna get me. Cause I don't do that. I don't have that experience yet. I haven't been on the mats nearly as long as these guys. So yeah. So that loss for me wasn't how many would take it. It's actually easier for me to now take that loss and hold it and not have that win off of someone so experienced and blow my head up so much. You know what I mean? Like I want to stay grounded. I want to stay humble at all times. So I'm grateful for that L. It's not even an L. It's a big lesson. I learned a lot from that. So.
Now, what would you say is the biggest misconception people have about fighters?
mm, we're all just angry all the time. Like real, if you really sat down with a lot of us for even half an hour, length of an interview time, just had a real conversation, you'd see a lot of us really are just goofy lover boys, just trying to tell a story, just make a name for ourselves. So a lot of us weren't confident and everything else. This sport really opens us up more. It gives us that platform to show that dark side, but if you allow us in to show that goofy side too. So
Well, tell me, did you do any sports in high school or anything like that? Middle school, anything?
yeah, so growing up I played football for a bit and then I stopped along the once I got to like middle school, I stopped and I picked up more just staying with basketball, baseball. And then high school came, I just stuck with baseball. And yeah, that's kind of been my sport. That's why it's the combat sport, like the whole combat world for me is totally different. But first fight, the community after the fight, I got so much love. people coming up to me, just hey, great job, great shit, you did good. You're more than welcome to come train with us. Our gym is open to you. So it's not like that, especially in like the music scene, because I make music outside of this too. So even that scene is totally different. Working with artists and everything else, it's not the same. So I like where I'm at.
Well, tell me about making music. What are some of the songs you made? Tell some of the fans what are some of the songs and where they can watch them at.
You could actually find me on platforms. It's AJ the Kid, and then I make a lot of like lover boy music. I guess you could say more melodic. I take a lot of Jersey clubs and put my lover boy singer vibe to it. So it's different. It's not for everyone, definitely, but I say check it out. Check it out. Give it a listen. You like it, you like it. If not, hey, stay tuned because I got a whole plethora of music coming out soon. I'm working day, night, not just on fighting, music, YouTube, posting content everywhere, every day. Just really just working constantly.
Now, do you have any sponsors for this up and coming fight?
Actually, yeah, History Mix Music, my guys. So they're not patched on or nothing yet. We're working on that. We're working on that. So by next fight, we actually are gonna have some trunks and some logos patched on for them. But my guys over at History Mix Music, some of my boys, they all make music over there. Shout out to them. Uh, they've been doing their thing, helping me out, making sure I'm working, getting my mind right, staying on the right path, grinding every day, showing love, showing support, and I do the same. Those are my boys, so we rep the 570. We're all from PA, so that's what we put on for.
Well, that's all the questions I have for you, but I was wondering, did you want to add anything else while we're on here? Anything at all?
Just stay tuned. Stay tuned. Keep watching. AJ the Kid, Austin Dunner, the names they're gonna be in your feed eventually. Y'all are gonna see me in higher places. Like I said, Godspeed, his timing. It's all up to him. But just keep watching, stay tuned. There's a lot coming. April 11th as well. Have my next fight after this. We're gonna be staying busy all year. So keep watching.
Well, it was good to have you on here.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for coming on. And if you ever want to come on in the future, just book me on Millions.
Thank you.